The perfect villains for The Batman Part 2 are set up in The Penguin. The series takes place 1 week after the events of 2022's The Batman, following Oswald Oz Cobb as he strives to supplant the late Carmine Falcone as Gotham City's top crime lord.
I wouldn't have a second's hesitation of blowing your head off right here and right now in front of him. Now that's power you can't buy. That's the power of fear.
The series will set up elements of the forthcoming Batman Part 2 and perhaps the aftermath of the Riddler's devastating scheme in The Batman, which is further explored in The Penguin, makes one group of Batman villains the ideal antagonists of the upcoming sequel. The Riddler's goal in The Batman was to expose the depth of Gotham City's corruption, murdering compromised politicians and police officers and making their corrupt activities public knowledge. Riddler was mostly successful with the final portion of his plot, detonating explosives planted on Gotham's seawall, flooding the city and killing many citizens. The flooding of Gotham City may seem to contradict Riddler's goal of striking at Gotham's corrupt elite, since it largely affects the city's poorest communities, but Riddler is seemingly so consumed by a desire for revenge that he wishes to simply destroy Gotham as punishment for its corruption. The Riddler's war on Gotham's corruption and his flooding of the city set up the Court of Owls as potential villains for Batman Part 2. Introduced in DC's New 52 comic relaunch, the Court of Owls quickly became a popular group of antagonists, already having appeared in various Batman adaptations, from animated properties to video games, and even the live-action TV show Gotham Knights. The Court of Owls is a centuries-old secret society comprised of Gotham's wealthiest and most powerful families who secretly control the city and assassinate anyone who might threaten them. The Court of Owls would be fitting villains for Matt Reeves' take on Gotham City and the Batman mythos. After all, 2022's The Batman explored the depth of Gotham City's corruption, and Reeves' comments note that The Batman Part 2 will go even deeper. With much of Gotham's politicians and police force being in the pocket of organized crime who functionally rule the city, the revelation that a secret society of ultra-wealthy criminals is the true power behind the power would truly make the city rotten to the core and set up a suitably threatening new opponent for Robertpattinson's Batman.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
The Court of Owls would be relatively easy for Reeves to integrate into a realistic vision of the Batman mythos, and the Court of Owls has yet to make their cinematic debut, so their introduction would be refreshingly new ground for Batman films. Notably, some viewers have taken note of a potential hint towards the Court of Owls in The Penguin. The Penguin's original surname of Cobblepot has been changed to Cobb, a name notably shared with William Cobb, who served the Court of Owls as a Talon, one of the court's deadly assassins. The Penguin has shown that the Riddler's flooding of Gotham City has only further widened the gap between rich and poor, with the former, having been largely unaffected by the flood, having more power and protection than before. Utilizing the Court of Owls as an even deeper layer of corruption in Gotham City would make the symbolic conflict between the two classes become literal. Moreover, Batman's role would become more important than ever, since he would be one of the only people capable of standing against the Court of Owls. Between Matt Reeves' comments about the Batman Part 2 story exploring even deeper corruption than what was exposed by the Riddler in the first movie, and the Penguin's further examination of the criminal underworld of Gotham City, the filmmaker's DC Universe seems perfectly poised to adapt the Court of Owls. Whether there are more teasers of the Court of Owls' potential involvement in Gotham City in The Penguin remains to be seen, but they would make a perfect villain for either the Batman Part 2 or the following movie in Reeves' franchise.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.